application of derivatives. First topic, tangent and normal. Tangent and normal. Tangent and normal. Point number one. Equation of tangent to the curve. Equation of tangent to the curve. Y is equal to f of x. Equation of tangent to the curve. Y is equal to f of x. At a point P, x1 comma y1, at a point P, x1 comma y1, on the curve is given by y minus y1 is equal to dy by dx, x minus x1 is given by y minus y1 into dy by dx, x minus x1. ठीक है? And the equation of normal is y minus y1 minus 1 upon dy by dx into x minus x1. And the equation of normal is y minus y1 is equal to minus 1 upon dy by dx into x minus x1. It's a reciprocal. Okay, that is normal. Okay. Point number two. Now, point number two, write down. If the equation of the curve is y is equal to f of t, and the equation of curve is y is equal to f of t and x is equal to g of t. If the equation of curve is y is equal to f of t and x is equal to g of t, then the equation of tangent at t is equal to t1. Then the equation of tangent at t is equal to t1. Then the equation of tangent at t is equal to t1 is given by y minus f of t1 is equal to dy by dt upon dx by dt, dy by dt upon dx by dt into x minus g of t1. Y minus f of t1 is equal to dy by dt upon dx by dt into x minus g of t1. ठीक है? Point number three. If tangent of a curve y is equal to f of x. If tangent of a curve y is equal to f of x, if tangent of a curve y is equal to f of x is parallel to x axis is parallel to x axis at x1 comma y1, then dy by dx is equal to 0. Then dy by dx is equal to 0. Then dy by dx is equal to 0. And if the tangent is parallel to y-axis, then dy by dx, you can also write at a point x1 comma y1 is equal to infinity. Here also, it is basically at a point, so it can be any point. We can always take a point as x1 comma y1. So if it is parallel to the x-axis, dy by dx at a point x1 comma y1 is 0, and dy by dx at a point x1 comma y1 is equal to infinity. This is point number 3. Point number 4. Initial ordinate bracket में x is equal to 0. Initial ordinate ब्रैकेट में लिखो x is equal to 0 of the tangent implies y-intercept of the tangent. Initial ordinate of the tangent implies y-intercept of the tangent. Implies y-intercept of the tangent. Basically, it will look something like this. This is your y-intercept. This is your y-intercept. Because x is equal to 0. Because x is equal to 0. Next. If a tangent is equally inclined to the coordinate axis, then dy by dx is equal to plus minus 1. If a tangent is equally inclined to the coordinate axis, then dy by dx is equal to plus minus 1. If a tangent is equally inclined to the coordinate axis, then dy by dx is equal to plus minus 1. If a tangent is equally inclined to the coordinate axis, then dy by dx is equal to plus minus 1. Next. If a tangent is making equal non-zero intercepts, next point. If a tangent is making equal non-zero intercepts, with the coordinate axis, then dy by dx is equal to minus 1. If a tangent is making equal non-zero intercepts with the coordinate axis, then dy by dx will be minus 1. Seventh point. Tangent line exists even if dy by dx fails to exist. tangent line exists even when even if dy by dx fails to exist. Example, when dy by dx is equal to infinity. Tangent line exists even if dy by dx fails to exist. Even if tangent line fails to exist when dy by dx is equal to infinity. Now, first question. Find equation of normal to the curve. Find equation of normal to the curve y is equal to 1 plus x the whole upon y, the whole raised to y, plus sine inverse of sine square x at x is equal to 0. Now, y is equal to 1 plus x raised to y plus sine inverse of sine square x at x is equal to 0. Now, what you are supposed to do is y is equal to 1 plus x raised to y plus sine inverse of sine square x. You can derivate it directly. Now, for example, if I have to derivate it, the first thing, this is function raised to function. In differentiation, function raised to function is parametric function. What we will do is, we'll solve it in a more easier way. I'll write y is equal to e raised to ln 1 plus x the whole raised to y plus sine inverse of sine square x. Therefore, this will become y is equal to e raised to y ln 1 plus x plus sine inverse of sine square x. And if I differentiate this, y dash will become e raised to y ln 1 plus x. Now I will solve this by u into v. So first term into derivative of second term plus second term into derivative of first term, and sine inverse of sine square x will become 1 upon under root of 1 minus sine raised to 4x into the derivative of sine square x will become sine 2x. Okay. Now what I have done is, since I did this, now they have said that x is equal to 0. Now when I write that x is equal to 0, if I write this as x is equal to 0, if I write this at x is equal to 0, so all I am supposed to do is, this will become y dash is equal to, I'll put x is equal to 0. So if I put x is equal to 0, it will become e raised to y ln 1 into y upon 1 plus x, sorry, 1 plus 0. Okay. Now, before this, I'll give you there is one thing that we had to do. सबसे पहले, that we forgot. Look at this, and x is equal to 0 है. Look at this equation. Guys, if I substitute x is equal to 0, so this will become y का value is 1. So basically your point is 0, 1. And now I have y का value is 0 and x का value is 1. So this will become e raised to 1 ln 1 into 1 upon 1 plus 0. 1 upon 1 plus 0 plus ln 1 y dash plus 1 upon root of 1 minus 0 into 0. Now if I solve this, this will become y dash. Now e raised to 0 becomes 1. E raised to 0 becomes 1. So this will become e raised to 0 into 1 plus 0 plus 0. So now y dash has become 1. So my derivative is 1. So let's find equation of tangent and equation of normal. So equation of tangent will become y minus y1 is equal to dy by dx into x minus x1. My point is 0, 1. So I will write, therefore y minus 1 is equal to derivative is 1 into x minus 0 Therefore, my equation becomes x minus y plus 1 is equal to 0. Guys, this is the equation of tangent. But I have been asked find the equation of normal. So, my y dash, therefore for equation of normal, my y dash will become minus 1. Because the equation of normal, as we have written here, the equation of normal is, this is the normal, y minus y dash is equal to minus 1 upon dy by dx. So let's write it. Equation of normal will become y minus y1 is equal to minus 1 upon dy by dx into x minus x1. Therefore, y minus 1 is equal to minus 1 x minus 0. Therefore, x plus y minus 1 is equal to 0. This is the equation of normal. So, for equation of normal, same as your slope point form. Equation of tangent is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. M is nothing but your dy by dx. So, this is the equation of tangent and equation of normal. Now, if I have to solve, they have said that tangent to y is equal to ax square plus bx plus 7 by 2 at 1 comma 2 is parallel to the normal at a point minus 2 comma 2 on the curve y is equal to x square plus 6x plus 10. Find A and B. Tangent to y is equal to ax square plus bx plus 7 by 2 at a point 1 comma 2 is parallel to the normal on the curve this. Find A and B. So, सबसे पहले tangent to this at a point this. सबसे पहले, the first tells you that tangent to y is equal to ax square plus bx plus 7 by 2. Now this is given at a point 1 comma 2. What I am supposed to understand is just substitute 1 comma 2 here. So this will become 2 is equal to a plus b plus 7 by 2. Therefore a plus b, if I solve this, a plus b is equal to 2 minus 7 by 2 will become minus 3 by 2. So now I have understood that this is my equation 1. यहाँ पे direct point दिए है, tangent at a point दिए है, तो equation of tangent is given, the line is given, equation is, everything is given to me. So all I have to do is just make sure that I'm substituting the value. But this is parallel to the normal to the curve at this. अब parallel बोला and normal to the curve at the point, normal to the curve बोला. Now if they tell you about normal to the curve, सबसे पहले what we'll do is we'll take this as curve 1. This is curve 1 and guys this is curve 2. ठीक है? So I will write slope for curve 1. So for curve 1, slope of at curve 1 सबसे पहले, so I will get dy by dx is equal to 2ax plus b. This is curve because they have said parallel. Parallel मतलब slope is parallel to the normal and it is at a point 1 comma 2. Since it is at a point 1 comma 2, so I will write that for the curve 1 at a point 1 comma 2 ये हो जाएगा 2a plus b. This is given to me 2a plus b. Now for curve 2, for curve 2, let's find dy by dx. dy by dx for curve 2 will become, this is curve 2, this will become 2x plus 6. बट इसका पॉइंट क्या है, -2,2, तो ऐसे -2,2 लिख देंगे. नाउ इसका कर्व विल बिकम, इफ आई सब्स्टिट्यूट, सो 2 into -2 plus 6, which will become 2. So guys, this is for curve 2 at a point -2,2. So I have got curve 1 ka slope, I have got curve 2. Since they are parallel to the normal, मतलब we know that one slope will be parallel to other, but उसके reciprocal के साथ parallel रहेगा. क्यों reciprocal के साथ parallel रहेगा? Because it is what? It is normal. So I will write therefore 2a plus b will become -1/2. Because if they were parallel, slopes will be equal. But they are not parallel. It is parallel to the normal. तो इसका normal, तो इसका normal से equate करते तो it become -1/2. ठीक है. Therefore 4a plus b is equal to -1. This is my equation 2. This is my equation 2. And since I have got equation 1 and equation 2, if I solve this, therefore I will get a plus b is equal to -3/2. इसमें ही सब्स्टिट्यूट कर देते हैं. इसको I can write it as 3a plus a plus b is equal to -1. a plus b is -3/2. So 3a minus 3/2 is equal to -1. Therefore 3a is equal to -1 plus 3/2. Therefore what will be a? It will become 1/2, 1/6. So a will become 1/6. बराबर है ना? तो a plus b is equal to 2 plus b is equal to -half ना? अरे 4a plus 2b, right? So if I have 4a plus 2b, so I can write it as 2a plus 2a plus 2 bracket a plus b, हो जाएगा ना, 2a plus 2b is equal to -1. And here if you check, 2a plus 2b is -3. So I will get 2a minus 3 is equal to -1. So 2a is equal to 2. Therefore a is equal to 1. Now guys, if I have got a is equal to 1, what will be b ka value? If I substitute a is equal to 1 here, so what will I get b ka value? I'll take 1 that side, it will become -1 minus 5/2. So b will become -5/2. So this is your equation where I have understood the value of a and value of b. Normal is -1/dy by dx. Equation of normal, whenever you write normal is always for -1/dy by dx. So if your dy by dx is उसका reciprocal, because when they said normal, it means it is perpendicular. In other words, this will become -1/dy by dx. तो हमेशा उसका reciprocal रहेगा. अगर normal निकाल दिया and parallel लिखा है, सिर्फ parallel लिखा है, तो all you have to do is equate this equation with this equation and get the answer. ठीक है? Now.
So for curve 2, why did you take x? Why didn't you take a? Like above.
Because उसका derivative is 2x, no?
Oh, you took derivative.
Derivative, no? Obviously I'll take derivative. Now. On the same lines, if a line 2x plus 4y is equal to 9 is normal to the curve y square is equal to 8x, then find coordinates of foot of normal. If a line 2x plus 4y is equal to 9 is normal to the curve, y square is equal to 8x, then find coordinates of normal of foot of the perpendicular. ठीक है, parabola and line. Understand this. If I make a diagram for this, if I consider a parabola and line, parabola that is passing through the origin, parabola that is passing through the origin, so I'll consider this is my parabola. If a line normal to the curve, if a line is normal to the curve, matlab I know that for sure कि if I have to make a tangent for this, let's say for example I am taking a line this is a line and here I'm making a tangent. ये normal है मेरा. So here it is perpendicular and they have given me the equation of that line. मतलब for me इसको ना expand कर देते हैं, extend करते हैं. इसको extend किया. I'll take this point as A. Okay. And इसका line का नाम भी है. It is 2x plus 4y is equal to 9. This line का name is 2x plus 4y is equal to 9. And ये A point को हम लोग लेंगे x1, y1. See, remember this. All the points, whenever we have to take a point, we always take the point as x1, y1. Guys, we always take the point as x1, y1. Now, सबसे पहले मुझे निकालना है a का कोऑर्डिनेट्स बिकॉज फुट ऑफ द परपेंडिकुलर. ये परपेंडिकुलर है, ये इसका फुट है. फाइंड द कोऑर्डिनेट्स ऑफ फुट ऑफ द नॉर्मल. नॉर्मल मतलब परपेंडिकुलर. तो a का कोऑर्डिनेट्स निकालना है. आई हैव टेकन द कोऑर्डिनेट्स एज x1, y1. नाउ टेल मी वन थिंग. ये लाइन जो है 2x plus 4y is equal to 9, it is passing through x1, y1. So can you tell me what will that equation become? So therefore equation क्या हो जाएगा? equation of the line. Therefore equation of the line is क्या हो जाएगा? 2x1 plus 4y1 is equal to 9. So equation of line will become 2x1 plus 4y1 is equal to 9. And at this point, can you tell me what will be the equation of parabola? Equation of parabola is what? Y square is equal to 8x. And at a point x1, y1, what will this become? Y1 square is equal to 8x. Because it is passing through a point. Now, for me, मुझे पता है कि normal, I heard the word normal. Normal का मतलब होता है perpendicular. मतलब I have to find out dy by dx. So, सबसे पहले for y1 square is equal to 8x1, इसका डेरिवेटिव बिकम 2y1 is equal to 8. 2y1 is equal to 8. 2y-y1 is equal to 8. Therefore, y dash is equal to 4 upon y1 because my point is x1, y1. Okay. So I have got पहले का slope is this. Can you tell me for this slope, what is this का slope? Is a line. Can you tell me slope of the line? Slope of the line will become minus a by b, which will become minus 2 upon 4, which is minus half. And they have said that I have heard the word normal. I have heard the word normal. If I have heard the word normal, what do you understand by this? Normal मतलब you have to take किसी एक का perpendicular. Now किसी एक का perpendicular लेंगे तो obviously I have to equate their दोनों का मिला के. See, this line is perpendicular to this line. If this line is perpendicular to this line, तो I have got एक का slope मुझे minus half मिल गया है और दूसरे का slope is 4 by y1. So what directly you can do is या तो product of the slopes is -1 or you can do is 4 upon y1 is equal to 2. therefore y1 will become 2. And since y1 has become 2, you can substitute y1 का value 2 in the line का equation. So I'll get 2x1 plus 8 is equal to 9. 2x1 is equal to 1. So x1 is equal to half, and you have got this answer. So my foot of the perpendicular is half comma 2. My foot of the perpendicular is half comma 2. My foot of the perpendicular is half comma 2. Pushpija. Now, next, show that length of portion of tangent drawn to the curve x raised to 2 by 3 plus y raised to 2 by 3 is equal to a raised to 2 by 3. Now, this geometrical figure का नाम है asteroid. This geometrical figure का नाम is asteroid. Intercepted between coordinate axis is a constant. Now I have to find out that intercepted between the coordinate axis is a constant. ये prove करना कि I have understood that I have to make sure that it is a constant. So सबसे पहले ये geometrical figure कैसे दिखेगा ये जानना बहुत important है. This geometrical figure will look like this. This is your geometrical figure. अब इसका tangent obviously अंदर बनेगा, और उसका लेंथ निकालना है हमको. In other words, if I have to draw इसका tangent, this इसको हम लोग लेंगे पॉइंट ए, इसको लेंगे पॉइंट बी और इसको लेंगे पॉइंट पी. एग्जैक्टली यहाँ पे टच ही नहीं आएगा. सो आई नो फॉर श्योर that if I have to solve this between the length of the intercept, length of the portion of the tangent, intercepted पूछा है, मतलब in other words I have to find length AB. I can only find length AB once I have A coordinates, I have B coordinates. For that I need to find A coordinates. I know that intercepted between the coordinate axis, मतलब A coordinate will be something comma 0 and B coordinate will be 0 comma something. What is that something? We have no idea about. So let's try to figure out. Now this is the perfect example of substitution. I know for sure कि here if I solve this, the formula is very simple. So what am I going to substitute is what my main part is. See this. What will I do is x raised to 2 by 3. First term is x raised to 2 by 3. See what I'm going to do. I'll take x raised to 2 by 3 को और I can ऐसे लेते चलो. I will take x का value as, I repeat, देखो x and y का value same रहना चाहिए. तो I'll take x का value as something and I'll take y का value as something. Now x raised to 2 by 3, तो here it has to be a only. Because if I take x as a something, तो x raised to 2 by 3 will become a raised to 2 by 3. इसमें से a raised to 2 by 3 आएगा, इसमें से a raised to 2 by 3 आएगा और वो कैंसिल हो जाएगा. तो मुझे पता है कि, और नीचे क्यूब है, नीचे क्यूब रूट है, क्यूब रूट को निकालने के लिए एक ही मेथड है. You have to take this term as cube. And if I take cos cube, yes, चलेगा. Now, let's do it like this. I will take x is equal to a cos cube theta and y is equal to a sine cube theta. Why? It is cube root. If I have y raised to 2 by 3 and x raised to 2 by 3, if I cube both sides, it will become y square is equal to x square. It means I have to cube. That is why I have taken cube on both sides. So that my cube root will get eliminated. Did you guys understand this? If my denominator was in the power, if it was 2 by 9, I would have taken 9th power on both sides. If it was 2 by 7, I have to take a 7 power on both sides. If it was 2 by 8, I would have taken 8th power.
How do you know where to take cos and sine? Or it can go like either way?
That is what you'll come to know now. That is what will solve it so that you get an idea how I understood this. सबसे पहले स्लोप चाहिए. Tangent बोला है. Tangent मतलब I need the slope for it. Now, if I substitute this, say for example, if I substitute it here, I have got x ka value, I have got y ka value. Okay, can anyone tell me, guys, what will be dx by d theta? Tell me what will be dx by d theta. Dx by d theta will become minus 3a cos square theta sin theta, and dy by d theta will become 3a sin square theta cos theta, and dy by dx, that is your slope, will become 3a sin square theta cos theta upon minus 3a cos square theta sin theta, which will become minus tan theta. So I have got it as dy by dx is equal to minus tan theta. How did we come to know that we are supposed to substitute this? Let's substitute this in the equation and check if my substitution is right or wrong. Cos a cos cube theta raised to 2 by 3 plus a sin cube theta raised to 2 by 3. It will become a raised to 2 by 3 cos square theta plus a raised to 2 by 3 sin square theta, and if I take a raised to 2 by 3 common, I've got this. Therefore my LHS and RHS is equal. It will only be equal when my LHS is also a raised to 2 by 3 and RHS is also a raised to 2 by 3. Did you understand this? Has everybody understood this? Now, I have a point.
Could you have taken like x is equal to a sin theta, but you wouldn't get the same?
2 by 3 कैसे होएगा? There is a fraction, na? I have to eliminate the fraction. How will the fraction get eliminated?
By taking cube.
Are you understanding? So you're left with what? Cos square theta. Cos square theta
The square.
and sin square theta. And cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1. Are you understanding? Now, see, this is what you can take it as a remark. You guys can take this as a remark. This is a remark. अब मुझे स्लोप मिल गया है. अब मुझे पॉइंट भी मिला है. देखो, दिस इज द एक्स कोऑर्डिनेट ना, तो दिस इज a cos cube theta comma 0, and this is 0 comma a sin cube theta, and now I have to find the length of the portion. If I have to find the length of the portion, सबसे पहले, if I have to find the length of the portion, I just found out the slope. If I have to find the length of the portion, I have to find length AB. But एक काम करो, चलो इसको ना थोड़े टाइम के लिए साइड में रखो. Now, पहले इक्वेशन ऑफ टेंजेंट निकालते हैं. So equation of tangent will become y minus y1. See, this is your y1. Y minus a sin cube theta is equal to minus tan theta into x minus a cos cube theta. And if I convert into sin and cos, this will become y cos theta minus a sin cube theta cos theta is equal to minus x sin theta plus a sin theta cos cube theta. Okay, this is the equation of tangent. Now if I get equation of tangent like this, okay, equation of tangent, एक काम करो ना, एक्सपांड भी मत करो, मुझे लेंथ निकालना है. तो सबसे पहले दिस इज द इक्वेशन ऑफ tangent. Now I'll put, if I take y is equal to 0, see, because here the coordinate is on the x axis, since it's cutting the x axis, my y coordinate is 0. If my y coordinate is 0, I will get minus a sine cube theta is equal to minus sine theta upon cos theta into x minus a cos cube theta. And now if you check, this becomes square and this gets cancelled. I am left with minus a sine square theta cos theta is equal to minus x plus a cos cube theta. So x will become a sine square theta cos theta plus a cos cube theta. So if I take a cos theta common, I will be left with sine square theta plus cos square theta. So can you tell me what is x ka value? X is a cos theta. So if you check this, this value of x has become a cos theta, 0. This is your a ka value. That is a cos theta. Can you tell me what will be b ka value here? 0, comma. What will I do for this equation? For this equation, when I put y is equal to 0, I got. So what will I put? I'll put x is equal to 0. Now guys, if I put x is equal to 0 in this equation, what will I get? Y minus a sine cube theta is equal to minus sine theta upon cos theta into minus a cos cube theta. Now if you check, see, this cos will become cos square. So therefore I will get y is equal to a sine cube theta plus a sine theta cos square theta. I will take a sine theta common into 1. So y is equal to a sine theta. So see this. I've got 0, comma a sine theta. This is the value of b. Now a is a cos theta, b is a sine theta. A is a cos theta, 0. B is 0, a sine theta. Now I have to find length of AB. Length of AB will become under root of a sine theta the whole square plus a cos minus 0 the whole square plus a cos theta 0 minus a cos theta the whole square, which will become a square sine square theta plus a square cos square theta, which will become under root of a square into 1, which is equal to a. And what we had to prove was is a constant. And finally I have understood that your length AB is nothing but a constant. Have you guys understood this? Has everybody understood this? Is there anyone who is not understood? सब लोगों को समझा ये? चलो. Now, a straight line drawn through origin. A straight line drawn through origin and parallel to the tangent to the curve and parallel to the tangent to the curve x plus under root of a square minus y square upon a is equal to ln a plus under root of a square minus y square upon y at an arbitrary point M. Show that the locus of point of intersection of straight lines through origin and straight line parallel to x-axis and passing through M is a circle. And passing through M is a circle. Now, we need to understand, this is the question given. This is what is given to me. So, we need to understand how will we approach the question. सबसे पहले the most important part is मैंने word देखा origin, parallel, intersection. So, now here the words parallel, intersection, equation, point of intersection of straight line through origin. एक तो मान में कि एक straight line origin से pass हो. I know that one line is passing through the origin. So, let's draw one line passing through the origin. So, imagine this line is passing through the origin. Okay, this line is passing through the origin. Now this equation is given to you. Now what this equation is, I have no idea what this equation is. So we'll come to know ki what is the equation that is given to me. Now a straight line is drawn through the origin parallel to the tangent to the curve. Let's take any curve, कोई भी curve ले लो. समझो मैंने ये curve ले लिया, ये मेरा curve है. ठीक है, रैंडम कर्व ले लिया मैंने. नाउ दिस लाइन इस पैरेलल टू, इसका जो टैंजेंट है इसके पैरेलल है, तो इसको मैंने थोड़ा ऐसा बना देते हैं इसको. नाउ दिस लाइन इज पैरेलल टू दिस लाइन. इट मींस दैट अगर मुझे दोनों में से किसी एक का स्लोप भी मिल गया, दोनों में से किसी एक का स्लोप भी मिल गया, तो इट इज इजियर एट एन आर्बिट्रेरी पॉइंट M. तो ये पॉइंट M में है. अब देखो क्या दे रहा है. शो दैट द लोकस ऑफ पॉइंट ऑफ इंटरसेक्शन ऑफ स्ट्रेट लाइन थ्रू द ओरिजिन एंड द स्ट्रेट लाइन पैरेलल टू द एक्स एक्सिस पासिंग थ्रू M. मतलब ये जो लाइन है पासिंग थ्रू द ओरिजिन एंड पासिंग थ्रू M, इसका जो लोकस है इट इज अ सर्कल. सो मुझे पता है कि दोनों लाइंस पैरेलल है और ये एक इसको हम लोग ले लेंगे पी एच कॉमा के, ये ओरिजिन 0,0. ओके, दिस फॉर आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग दिस इज अ डायग्राम, बट सबसे पहले दिस इज व्हाट इज कैचिंग माय आई, दिस इक्वेशन. Now this equation is x plus under root of x square minus y square upon a is equal to ln a plus under root of a square minus y square upon y. And according to this data, I have understood that y is equal to a sine theta, because there is a constant minus square. If I take y is equal to a sine theta, if I take y is equal to a sine theta, see what will this become? This will become x plus a cos theta upon a is equal to ln a plus a cos theta upon a cos theta. Can you tell me what will this become? Hey, y is a cos a. Wait a minute. Y क्या है? A sin theta. A sin है. Sorry. What will this become? 1 plus cos theta upon sin theta. This entire thing will become 1 plus cos theta upon sin theta. Did you understand this? So this will become x plus a cos theta upon a is equal to ln 1 plus cos theta upon sin theta. Guys, what is 1 plus cos theta upon sin theta? What is 1 plus cos theta? 2 cos square theta by 2. X plus a cos theta upon a is equal to ln 2 cos square theta by 2 upon 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. This will become 2 ये हो जाएगा cos theta by 2. So x plus a cos theta upon a is equal to ln. This will become cot theta by 2. So finally I have got x ka value. If you check, I finally got x ka value. That x coordinate is a ln cot theta by 2 minus a cos theta. This is my x ka value. And guys, this is my y ka value. So I've got x coordinate and y coordinate. ठीक है? Now, please pay attention everyone. Now, what they have said is, see, I can find equation of PM because this line is parallel to the x-axis, and according to the data given, I know that equation of PM will be nothing but this will be the equation of PM. Y is equal to a sin theta. Equation of PM I have got because they have said that of straight line passing through and straight line parallel to x-axis. So मुझे पता है कि straight line parallel to x-axis मतलब this is parallel to x-axis, and we wrote dy by dx is equal to 0. Therefore y minus a y is equal to a sin theta will be your equation of PM. So I've got equation of PM. Now this is dx by d theta, this is dx, this is x, and this is y. So what I'm going to do is, सबसे पहले I will find dy by d theta. I've got this equation. I've got this equation y is equal to sin theta. If I find dy by d theta, I will get. If I find dy by d theta, I will get a cos theta. And if I find dx by d theta, I repeat, if I find dx by d theta, if I find dx by d theta, I will get a upon cot theta by 2 into minus cosec square theta by 2 into half plus a sin theta. If I simplify this, this will become a sin theta by 2 upon cos theta by 2 into minus 1 upon 2 sin square theta by 2 plus a sin theta. This sin and x square निकल गया. So I am left with minus a upon sin theta plus a sin theta. This is what I have got. Minus a upon sin theta upon a sin theta. This is what I have got, dx by d theta. Now if I simplify this further, ये देखो क्या हो जाएगा. dx by d theta will become, if I take the LCM, I'll get minus a plus a sin square theta upon sin theta. If I take minus a common, I will get 1 minus sin square theta upon sin theta, which will become minus a cos square theta upon sin theta. So guys, I have got dy by d theta and I have got dx by d theta. So I will find dy by dx. So dy by dx will become dy by d theta upon dx by d theta. See this, what is dy by d theta? Dy by d theta is a cos theta. A cos theta upon dx by d theta is minus a cos square theta sin theta. Minus a cos square theta sin theta. Minus a cos square theta sin theta. So I will be left with, एक मिनट, minus a cos square theta upon sin theta. Sorry. Upon sin theta. So this a and this a gets cancelled. This entire cos and cos gets cancelled. I am left with minus tan theta. So I've got dy by dx is equal to minus tan theta. So I've got the slope. I have got the slope. Tan theta is my slope. Therefore, can you tell me what will be equation of OP? You don't know parallel, right? So equation of OP will be y is equal to mx. Did you guys understand this?
That's in division, right? One sin theta.
हाँ, तो this sin theta will go ऊपर. ठीक है? Now, so I have got this. And I have got x का value, I have got y का value, and since I have got, देखो y का value देखो, अच्छा ऐसे दिया चलो, तो I have got y is equal to this, and also I have y का this value, y is equal to a sin theta. Therefore I will write, इसको equation 2 नहीं, इसको equation एक काम करते हैं. We'll put this as equation 1. We'll put this as equation 2, and we'll put this as equation 3. This is 3. Therefore, from 1 and 3, I will get y का value for 1 is a sin theta. Therefore, I'll write a sin theta is equal to minus tan theta into x. Therefore, can you tell me what is x का value? X is equal to sin से निकल जाएगा minus a cos theta. So I've got x का value is minus a cos theta, and a cos theta मिल गया मेरे को. Actually डायरेक्ट भी कर सकते थे, but ठीक है चलो. I've got x का value is a cos theta. Now, if you have to do it like this, cos theta is x upon a, ठीक है, and they have proved that it is a circle. मतलब मुझे x square और y square निकालना है. If I take x as a cos theta upon 1, so इसको ले लेंगे a cos theta और इसको 1 ले लेंगे. What will this become? इसको ना actually ऐसा मत करो. Don't do it like this. I'll do it in an easier way. क्या हो गया? हाँ ये हो जाएगा. सॉरी मैं सोच रहा था, सो गलत किया हमने. थीटा, this will become a cos theta, sorry, cos theta will become x upon a. This will become under root of a square minus x square. ठीक है? So if I get x is equal to a cos theta, so I will get, and y will become what? X will become this, and sin theta क्या हो जाएगा फिर? Sin theta will become under root of a square minus x square upon a. So therefore, this is, I know that my formula for x square plus y square is equal to a square. इसको ना ऐसा मत करो फिर भी. Let's do it by another way, guys. Sorry. Let's do it by another way. I've got x as a cos theta. अच्छा, we have taken the point at h comma के, नहीं काम करो, चलो छोड़ो. I will get h is equal to minus a cos theta because it is passing through the point h comma k. Now if x is a cos theta, और इजी करते चलो, अगर मैंने x का वैल्यू a cos थीटा यहाँ पे सब्स्टिट्यूट कर दिया तो y विल बिकम व्हाट, माइनस tan थीटा इनटू माइनस a cos थीटा, सो y विल बिकम a sin थीटा। चलो इजी कर लो, डायरेक्ट सब्स्टिट्यूट कर दो। सी आई हैव गॉट x का वैल्यू यहाँ पे कर दो, h भी निकाल दो। चलो x is equal to minus a cos theta and y is equal to a sin theta। now देखो, since the point is passing through h comma k, तो this is my equation। and now I know that the equation of circle is x square plus y square is equal to a square। so what I'll do is I'll find, therefore h square plus k square will become a square cos square theta plus a square sin square theta is equal to a square into 1 is equal to a square। This is one of the challenging sums, a very line sum। So I'll just tell this to you, इसका slope निकाला, ये दोनों parallel है, and since I had the point h comma k, it is passing through the center of your coordinate axis। basically it is passing through the origin। equation of line passing through the origin is y is equal to mx, और m हमको मिला है। see this is your m, this is your m, minus tan theta, and that is why we have written y is equal to minus tan theta x। now this line is passing through h comma k, and that is why since this line is passing through h comma k, h will become minus a cos theta, y will become a sin theta। and जब मैंने उसको x square plus y square में सब्स्टिट्यूट किया, in other words h square plus k square में सब्स्टिट्यूट किया, I got this। therefore I will write h square plus k square is equal to a square, that is x square plus y square is equal to a square, which is nothing but standard form of a circle, which is x square plus y square is equal to a square। have you guys understood this? Anybody has any doubts? so this is the equation where x square plus y square is equal to a square, a very important sum। okay, now if a tangent at point P to the curve y square is equal to x cube, meets the curve again at point Q, then find the ratio of the slope of OP and OQ, where O is nothing but the origin, where O is nothing but the origin। so now I have to make a diagram। okay, O P Q, if a tangent at point P to the curve meets the curve again at point Q, P and Q सेम लाइन पे लाई कर रहे हैं, P and Q सेम लाइन पे लाई कर रहे हैं, मुझे OP और OQ का रेशियो निकालना है। देखो OP यहाँ पे है, देखो ये है OP, ये है OP और ये है OQ। मुझे निकालना है रेशियो ऑफ OP इज टू OQ। I have to find the ratio of OP is to OQ। I have to find the ratio of OP is to OQ। सबसे पहले मेरा P, वो see the point that I'm going to do, let P be x coordinate और y coordinate। देखो यहाँ पे, देखो यहाँ पे वाई स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू एक्स क्यूब दिया है, वाई स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू एक्स क्यूब दिया है। नाउ फॉर पॉइंट पी गाइस, अगर मैंने x1 x का वैल्यू t1 ले लिया, इफ आई टेक x का वैल्यू एज t1, ठीक है, t1, देखो अगर x का वैल्यू t1 ले लिया, समझो समझो, अगर x का वैल्यू t1 ले लिया तो दिस विल बिकम t1 क्यूब, तो y का वैल्यू क्या हो जाएगा, y स्क्वायर विल बिकम t1 क्यूब, तो y का वैल्यू क्या हो जाएगा,
2 by
आई डोंट वांट बाई 2, आई डोंट वांट बाई 2 ना, बहुत कॉम्प्लेक्स हो जाएगा तुम लोग के लिए। सो सी व्हाट आई एम गोइंग टू डू, व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू डू इज आई विल टेक x इज इक्वल टू, देखो ध्यान से देखो, फॉर मी इफ आई टेक x is t1 square, x is t1 square, if I take x as t1 square, if I take x as t1 square, what will y square become, t1 raised to 6, so what will y1 be, what will y be, t1 cube, so y will become t1 cube, no fraction, so my point p is t1 square comma t1 cube. So guys, can you tell me what will be q का coordinates then? सेम पॉइंट नहीं लेंगे हम लोग, अलग पॉइंट लेंगे, बट सिंस इट्स लाइंग ऑन द सेम कर्व, वो क्या हो जाएगा, t2 स्क्वायर कॉमा t2 क्यूब। डिड यू गाइस अंडरस्टैंड दिस? हैज एवरीबडी अंडरस्टूड दिस? अब देखो, द बेस्ट पार्ट अबाउट दिस सम इज सेम लाइन, उसके ऊपर 2 पॉइंट लाई कर रहे हैं। अब मुझे पता है कि PQ जो है ना, PQ, I know that PQ is nothing but the tangent. अब मैं इसका स्लोप निकाल सकता हूं, कैसे, मुझे स्लोप निकालना है, मेरे पास ज्योमेट्रिकल फिगर तो है ये, y स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू एक्स क्यूब, सो कैन यू टेल मी व्हाट विल बी, ये देखो, सो अगर दिया है y स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू एक्स क्यूब, if I find the derivative 2y dash is equal to 3x square, therefore y dash is equal to 3x square upon 2y. Did you guys understand this? This is 3x square upon 2y, ठीक है। Now tell me one thing, ये कर्व का स्लोप मिल गया मेरे को, ठीक है, टेंजेंट टू द कर्व बोला है, तो इसका स्लोप मिल गया एट दिस पॉइंट। Can you tell me at point P, t1 square comma t1 cube, at point P t1 square comma t1 cube, मेरा स्लोप क्या रहेगा, 3 t1 raised to 4 upon 2 t1 cube, which will become 3 t1 by 2. This is y1 dash, because at that point it will become 3 t1 by 2. Okay, this will become 3t1 by 2. Now, can anyone tell me how will you find slope of PQ? Slope of PQ. Can anyone tell me how will you find slope of PQ? Can you tell me how will you find slope of PQ, guys? Do I have P coordinates? Do I have Q coordinates? How will I find slope of PQ? हाँ, y2 कितना है, t2 क्यूब माइनस t1 क्यूब अपॉन t2 स्क्वायर माइनस t1 स्क्वायर, सो आई विल गेट t2 माइनस t1, t2 स्क्वायर प्लस t1 स्क्वायर प्लस t1 t2 अपॉन t2 माइनस t1 t2 प्लस t1, ये निकल गया, ये निकल गया, ऊपर का पार्ट निकल गया, नीचे का पार्ट निकल गया। अब देखो मेरे पास क्या मिलेगा, देयरफॉर आई विल राइट t1 स्क्वायर प्लस t2 स्क्वायर प्लस t1 t2 अपॉन t1 प्लस t2। अब मुझे स्लोप ऑफ PQ भी मिल गया। नाउ कैन यू टेल मी व्हाट विल यू डू? मुझे स्लोप ऑफ ये भी मिल गया, मेरे पास स्लोप ऑफ कर्व भी मिल गया. व्हाट आर वी सपोज टू डू नाउ गाइस? मुझे स्लोप ऑफ कर्व मिल गया वाई स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू एक्स क्यूब, मुझे स्लोप ऑफ पी क्यू मिल गया. अच्छा, वन मोर थिंग, ये ऑब्वियस है बट दे कांट बी इक्वल. वाई दे कांट बी इक्वल? बिकॉज अगर T1 और T2 इक्वल हो गया, इट मीन्स दैट P एंड Q आर लाइंग एट द सेम पॉइंट. जो डायग्राम से देखिए मालूम पड़ रहा है कि P एंड Q आर नॉट लाइंग एट द सेम पॉइंट. सो कैन यू गाइज टेल मी कि जैसे मुझे स्लोप मिल गया है और सेकेंड स्लोप भी मिल गया, ये देखो ना, दिस इज माई फर्स्ट स्लोप, राइट? माई फर्स्ट स्लोप एंड दैट इज माई सेकेंड स्लोप. तो बाई डिफॉल्ट क्या करेंगे? दिस इज स्लोप ऑफ पी क्यू. सो इन अदर व्हाट विल आई डू? इसके बाद हम लोग कंपेयर करेंगे. कैसे कंपेयर करेंगे? देयरफॉर 3T1/2 इज इक्वल टू क्या मिलेगा? T1 स्क्वायर प्लस T2 स्क्वायर प्लस T1 T2 अपॉन T1 प्लस T2. So since I equated it, now I am left with only one option. क्या करेंगे? I'll have to cross multiply. And जैसे मैं क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करूँगा, at this point स्लोप सेम रहेगा ना? at this point भी स्लोप सेम रहेगा, इसलिए पी क्यू का स्लोप निकाला. एंड ये जो कर्व है उसका स्लोप सेम ही रहेगा, बिकॉज एट दिस पॉइंट पी एंड द स्लोप इज द सेम, पी एंड द कर्व इज द सेम. एट दिस पॉइंट क्यू एंड द कर्व इज द सेम. इन अदर वर्ड्स ये सेम ही ज्योमेट्रिकल फिगर का स्लोप है. दैट्स व्हाई वी इक्वेट. समझा? पक्का? नाउ व्हेन आई इक्वेट दिस, यू हैव टू बी वेरी केयरफुल. दिस विल बिकम 3T1 स्क्वायर प्लस 3T1 T2 is equal to 2T1 square plus 2T2 square plus 2T1 T2. So this will become T1 square minus 2T2 square plus T1 T2 is equal to 0. Therefore T1 square plus 2T1 T2 minus T1 T2 minus 2T2 square is equal to 0. Therefore T1 plus 2T2 minus T2 T1 plus 2T2 is equal to 0. Therefore T1 minus T2 T1 plus 2T2 is equal to 0. Therefore I will write T1 is equal to T2 और T1 अपॉन T2 इज इक्वल टू -2. ठीक है? T1 इज इक्वल टू T2 और T1 अपॉन T2 इज इक्वल टू -2. अच्छा, कैन T1 बी इक्वल टू T2? बिकॉज अदरवाइज दे विल बिकम द सेम पॉइंट. सो गाइस, व्हाट इज द रेशियो? -2:1. बेसिकली एक्सटर्नल डिवीजन है. इट डिवाइड्स इन द रेशियो 2:1. हैव यू गाइस अंडरस्टूड दिस? सो T1 अपॉन T2 इज इक्वल टू -2. ठीक है? नेक्स्ट. Now, if y is equal to ex and y is equal to kx square touch each other, then k is equal to question mark. अब y is equal to e raised to x and y is equal to kx square. Let's draw a diagram for this to understand this. This is your parabola. Okay. And this is y is equal to e raised to x. Okay, so this is basically where they're touching each other. Okay. यहाँ पे टच कर रहा है. So this is y is equal to e raised to x and y is equal to, sorry, x square is equal to k by y. Now Imagine they are touching, obviously normal method से करेंगे तो I take the point where they are touching is x1 comma y1. Now since they are touching at a point x1 comma y1, I will get y1 is equal to e raised to x1 and x1 square is equal to k y1 square. Now can you guys tell me how can we solve this? बोलो. Anybody? They're touching at the same point. So what can we do? And दोनों में y भी है. So what are the different ways can we do? At that point, what will be same? What is the area? What is the value that we can find for k? बोलो. अच्छा, y1 का वैल्यू क्या है? ex1 और y1 स्क्वायर नहीं है. And y1 will become k upon x1 square. ठीक है, I've got this. ये मैंने दोनों लिख दिया. अब दोनों का डेरिवेटिव भी लिख देते. चलो, y1 dash is equal to ex1 and y1 dash is equal to minus 2k upon x1 cube. क्या इक्वेशन? y स्क्वायर अरे k x स्क्वायर है क्या? सॉरी, so y1 is equal to kx1 square. So y1 dash is equal to 2kx1. अब बताओ क्या कर सकते हैं गाइस? टेल मी. What can we do? Okay, if I equate both of them, what will I get? E raised to x1 is equal to kx1 square, बराबर. And if I equate both of them, e raised to x1 is equal to 2kx1. But guys, what is e raised to x1 का actual value? kx1 square is equal to 2kx1. ये निकल गया k, ये निकल गया k, बराबर. ये निकल गया एक x1, ये निकल गया x1. तो गाइस व्हाट इज x1 का वैल्यू? x1 का वैल्यू 2 हो गया. देखो x1 का वैल्यू 2 हो गया. अगर x1 का वैल्यू 2 है तो व्हाट विल y1 बिकम? e raised to 2. e raised to 2 हो जाएगा ना. तो देखो x1 y1 मिल गया. नाउ सब्स्टिट्यूट दिस हियर. Therefore y1 is equal to k x1 square. तो e square is equal to k into 2 square. So k will become e square upon 4. Did you understand? Next. Yeah. Now, angle of intersection of two curves. Angle of intersection of two curves. इसको पॉज कर देना. Please write down. Angle of intersection between two curves is defined as angle of intersection between two curves is defined as angle of intersection between two curves is defined as the angle between the two tangents. is defined as the angle between the two tangents. Is defined as the angle between the two tangents drawn to the two curves. Angle between the two tangents drawn to the two curves at their point of intersection. At their point of intersection. Two curves are said to be orthogonal. Two curves are said to be orthogonal if they intersect each other at 90 degree. If they intersect each other at 90 degree, wherever they intersect. Two curves are said to be orthogonal if they intersect each other at 90 degree, wherever they intersect. We know this formula, m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 m2. ठीक है. एंड इफ दे हैव आस्क्ड फॉर एन अक्यूट एंगल तो यहाँ पे मॉड आ जाएगा. अगर अक्यूट एंगल बोला है तो मॉड आ जाएगा. अदरवाइज tan थीटा इज इक्वल टू m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 m2. ठीक है. राइट अ रिमार्क. If two curves are orthogonal, then tan theta is equal to infinity. You can also write that m1 m2 is equal to -1, which can be also represented as slope of the first curve into slope of the second curve is equal to -1. ठीक है. अब इसका एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं. विल फाइंड आउट वेदर एनी टू गिवन कर्व्स आर ऑर्थोगोनल और नो. ठीक है. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद दिस. से फॉर एग्जाम्पल, सो आई विल राइट y square is equal to 4ax and y is equal to e raised to minus x upon 2a. ठीक है. So this is curve 1 and this is curve 2. So सबसे पहले I will write, अगर मैंने y square is equal to 4ax लिया, this will become 2y, y dash is equal to 4a. तो y dash is equal to 4a upon 2y as of now. Second is y is equal to e raised to minus x by 2a. Therefore, y dash will become e raised to minus x by 2a into minus 1 by 2a. ठीक है. Now, y dash is equal to 4ay. This is the value that is given to me. Now, what I am going to do is, देखो ध्यान से देखो. I will write y dash is equal to minus y upon 2a and this is y dash. And ये first curve है तो y dash of the first curve into y dash of the second curve को जब मैंने multiply किया, this will become 4a upon 2y into minus y upon 2a will be minus 1. Therefore, the curves are orthogonal. 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 Second, xy is equal to b square and x square minus y square is equal to a square. So I'll write y is equal to b square by x. Y dash will become minus b square by x square and 2x minus 2y y dash is equal to 0. 2y y dash is equal to 2x. Y dash is equal to x. Y dash is equal to x by y. Okay. Y dash is equal to x by y. This is given y dash is equal to x by y. Now, if I substitute, so I'll get y dash of the first curve to y dash of the second curve will become minus b square by x square into x by y. देखो ये निकल गया, बट बी स्क्वायर का वैल्यू एक्स वाई है, सो माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर वाई स्क्वायर अपॉन नहीं सॉरी माइनस एक्स वाई सॉरी minus xy upon xy, which is minus 1. Therefore, the two curves are orthogonal. Therefore, the two curves are orthogonal. Therefore, the two curves are orthogonal. Okay. Next, we'll take one sum as homework. This will take it as homework. X square plus y square is equal to c square and y is equal to mx. Okay. X square plus y square is equal to c square and y is equal to mx. Straight line passing to the origin, and this is equation of circle. Okay. Now, a very important sum. Find condition for which a1 x square plus b1 y square is equal to 1. a2 x square plus b2 y square is equal to 1. Intersect orthogonally. So now I have to find a condition where they intersect orthogonally. Now intersect orthogonally मतलब वो लोग कहीं ना कहीं तो पॉइंट पे इंटरसेक्ट करेंगे, तो मैं लूँगा लेट द पॉइंट बी x1, y1. जैसे मैंने x1, y1 ले लिया, I know that they are going to intersect orthogonally. So देखो x1, y1 मिल लिया. My first equation will become a1 x1 square plus b1 y1 square is equal to 1. a2 x1 square plus b2 y1 square is equal to 1. Now this is what is given to me. So what I am going to do here is, इसका ना इक्वेशन सॉल्व करेंगे. देखो इक्वेशन कैसे सॉल्व करेंगे. क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन मेथड, यू कैन सॉल्व इट साइमल्टेनियसली, दैट्स अप टू यू. क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन मेथड में मैंने ले लिया x1 स्क्वायर, यहाँ पे आएगा कवर दीज वैल्यूज. देखो क्या मिलेगा, b1 b2 -1 -1 is equal to minus y1 square. Always second term is taken as negative. कवर द मिडिल टर्म, तो क्या बचेगा यहाँ पे a1 a2 -1 -1 एंड लास्ट में कांस्टेंट रहेगा, तो a1 a2 b1 b2. एंड इफ आई सिंप्लीफाई दिस फर्दर, x1 square will become देखो क्या होगा, दिस विल बिकम b2 minus b1 is equal to minus y1 square a2 minus a1 is equal to 1 upon a1 b2 minus a2 b1. So in other words, I have understood that x1 square will become, अगर इसको इक्वेट करेंगे, so I will get b2 minus b1 upon a1 b2 minus a2 b1. a2 b1 minus b2 a1. Now, and I will get y1 square is equal to, y1 square will become a1 minus a2 upon a1 b2 minus a2 b1. So I've got x1 का value and I've got y1 का value. ठीक है, I've got x1 square and I've got y1 square. Okay. Now they are saying that मुझे ना वैल्यूज मिल गए, बट ऑर्थोगोनल बोला है तो हम लोग ने परपेंडिकुलर के लिए तो कुछ किया ही नहीं है. सो फॉर द फर्स्ट कर इसको ना इक्वेशन 1 ले लेते हैं हम लोग, इसको 2 ले लेते हैं. सो फॉर द फर्स्ट कम फॉर इक्वेशन 1, अगर मैंने इसको डिफरेंशिएट किया तो दिस विल बिकम 2a1x प्लस 2b1 y dash is equal to 0. Have you guys understood this?
Yes.
Did you guys understand this? तो देखो, अब देखो क्या हो जाएगा. Therefore, a1x plus b1 y dash is equal to 0. Therefore, y dash will become minus a1x upon b1y. Up, this is passing through x1, y1. So can you tell me what will be y dash at x1, y1? क्या हो जाएगा मेरे को बताओ. माइनस a1 x1 अपॉन b1 y1. ठीक है, माइनस a1 x1 अपॉन b1 y1. तो कैन यू टेल मी व्हाट विल बी फॉर अ सेकंड का क्या रहेगा, कोई बताएगा मेरे को? फॉर सेकंड क्या रहेगा, फॉर इक्वेशन सेकंड? So y dash at x1, y1 which will become what? एक ही small change रहेगा, a2 x1 upon b2 y1 minus a2 x1 upon b2 y1. Do you guys understand this? Now, since they are orthogonal, can I directly write it as y1 dash and y dash of the first and y dash of the second, which will become minus a1 x1 upon b2 y1 into minus a2 x1 upon b1 b2 y1, and this will become minus 1 is equal to minus a1 a2 x1 y1 upon b1 b2 x1 square आएगा ना, x1 square upon y1 square. ठीक है. Now, do I have x1 square and y1 square का value? Do you see I have x1 square and y1 square? Did you understand this? अब यहाँ पे you have to be a little careful. So ये हो जाएगा 1 is equal to a1 a2 b1 b2. अब देखो x1 स्क्वायर और y1 स्क्वायर का डिनोमिनेटर सेम है. अब देखो x1 स्क्वायर अपॉन y1 स्क्वायर क्या आ जाएगा मेरे को बताओ डायरेक्ट. अगर मैंने डिवाइड कर लिया तो डिनोमिनेटर निकल जाएगा, तो क्या बचेगा? b1 b2 माइनस b1 अपॉन a1 माइनस a2. एंड नाउ आई कैन राइट दिस एज, अगर मैंने इसको क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई किया, देखो मैं क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई कर रहा हूँ, सो दिस विल बिकम माइनस ऑफ a1 माइनस a2 अपॉन a1 a2 is equal to b2 minus b1 upon b1 b2. So I will get minus a1 upon a1 a2 plus a2 upon a1 a2 is equal to b2 upon b1 b2 माइनस B1 अपॉन B1 B2. सो निकल गया A1, ये निकल गया A2, ये निकल गया B1 और ये निकल गया B2. एंड लास्ट में माय फाइनल आंसर वुड बी 1 अपॉन A1 प्लस 1 अपॉन B1 is equal to 1 upon A2 plus 1 upon B2. And depending on what the answer is, 1 upon A1, हाँ बराबर है. सो अभी तुम्हारा जो ऑप्शन दिया रहेगा उस हिसाब से यू विल बी चूजिंग अ सम. ठीक है.